Dr. Cale Thorne adjusted his translator unit for the third time, the soft blue glow of the device casting shadows across his scaled features. The Galactic Council's most respected xenoanthropologist had spent decades studying extinct civilizations, but nothing had prepared him for this moment. Before him stretched a vast chamber carved from solid rock, its walls covered in crude but unmistakable drawings. "Impossible," he whispered, his voice echoing through the ancient cave system on the remote planet designated as Terra 3. The drawings depicted bipedal creatures with smooth skin. No scales, no exoskeletons, no natural armor whatsoever. They showed these beings wielding primitive tools, creating fire, and most disturbing of all, engaging in what appeared to be organized warfare. Cale's research assistant, a young Vorthan named Pip, materialized beside him with a soft shimmer of light. "Professor, the carbon dating results are in. These paintings are over 50,000 standard years old." The weight of the discovery settled on Cale's shoulders like a crushing gravity field. According to every piece of accepted galactic history, humans were mythology. Children's tales told across 1,000 worlds about impossible creatures who conquered death itself, who could survive in any environment, who fought with such ferocity that entire star systems would surrender rather than face them in battle. "Run the analysis again," Cale commanded, his voice tight with barely controlled panic. Pip's form flickered with uncertainty. "Sir, I've already run it 12 times. The results are consistent. These paintings predate the earliest known galactic civilization by 20,000 years." Cale moved deeper into the cave, his portable lights revealing more impossible artwork. Here, the smooth-skinned bipeds were shown constructing massive structures that reached toward the stars. There, they were depicted in what could only be described as environmental suits, suggesting they had developed space travel. Most terrifying of all, in the deepest chamber, they were shown standing victorious over the corpses of creatures that bore striking resemblances to modern galactic species. "A domination war," Cale breathed, recognizing the distinctive crest fins of the Aquarii in one painting. The image showed dozens of the proud aquatic species lying motionless, while small groups of humans stood over them with primitive weapons. According to galactic folklore, the domination war had been humanity's greatest victory, the conflict that had supposedly established their rule over half the known galaxy before they mysteriously vanished. But it was just a story, a cautionary tale parents told their children about the dangers of unchecked aggression, wasn't it? Cale's communicator chimed with an incoming message from the Galactic Council. The transmission was marked with the highest priority seal, reserved only for matters of universal importance. "Dr. Thorne," came the voice of Chancellor Vex, the Ancient, crystalline who had led the Council for over 3 centuries. "We have been monitoring your research. You will cease all investigation immediately and return to the capital. Chancellor, with respect, this discovery could revolutionize our understanding of galactic history. If humans actually existed, if they were real, that is precisely why you must stop." The Chancellor's voice carried the weight of absolute authority. Some knowledge is too dangerous to possess. Cale felt a chill run through his scaled spine. "You knew. You've known all along." The silence stretched for long moments before the Chancellor spoke again. "The Council has protected the galaxy from this truth for 50 millennia. Humans did not vanish, Dr. Thorne. They were not destroyed by some cosmic catastrophe. They left. Left? Left for where? We do not know. But their final message, recorded in the deep archives that only the Council's inner circle may access, was clear. We will return when the galaxy is ready to face us again." Cale's legs nearly gave out beneath him. The implications were staggering. If humans were real, if they had truly possessed the capabilities described in the myths, then their return would reshape everything. The carefully maintained balance of power between species, the delicate peace that had lasted for millennia. The very foundations of galactic civilization, all of it would crumble. Professor, Pip's voice was barely a whisper. I'm detecting movement in the outer chambers. Multiple heat signatures, bipedal locomotion patterns. Kale's blood froze. How many? 12 ... No, 15. They're moving with military precision, sir. The sound of footsteps echoed through the cave system, growing closer. Kale activated his emergency beacon, but the signal was immediately blocked by some kind of interference field. His hands trembled as he reached for his sidearm. Oh, he knew it would be useless against creatures that had supposedly conquered death itself. Dr. Thorne. The voice that emerged from the darkness was unlike anything he had ever heard. It was smooth, melodic, but carried an undertone of barely restrained power that made his translator struggle to process it. We need to talk. A figure stepped into the light, and Kale's worst fears were confirmed. The creature before him matched the cave painting's perfectly smooth, pale skin. No visible natural weapons, standing upright on two legs with an ease that suggested perfect balance. But it was the eyes that truly terrified him. They held an intelligence that seemed to look right through him, calculating, measuring, judging. You're not supposed to exist, Kale managed to say. The human smiled, and somehow that expression was more frightening than any threat. We've been waiting a very long time for someone to find this place. The council thought they could hide the truth forever, but we knew that eventually someone would dig deep enough. What do you want? What we've always wanted, Dr. Thorne. To come home. The human gestured to the cave walls around them. This was our nursery, our first tentative steps into the galaxy. We left when we realized the other species weren't ready for us. But 50,000 years is a long time to wait. Kale's communicator crackled to life. Dr. Thorne, this is Admiral Quarks of the Galactic Defense Fleet. You are ordered to evacuate. Immediately. Long-range sensors have detected multiple unidentified vessels approaching the Terra 3 system. The human's smile widened. Right on schedule. As the first human ships appeared in the sky above, blocking out the stars, Kale realized that the galaxy's greatest myth had become its most terrifying reality. The children's stories had been warnings, and now the warnings had come true. Humanity had returned.